Hi, this is Lee Martin with today's SBR News Report for SportsbookReview.com. The state of New York saw a 41% drop in revenue in November from its 4 sportsbooks compared to October's figures. This marks the second month in a row that numbers have fallen for New York's casinos, which is a sharp contrast to what is going on with their neighbors, New Jersey. When New York legalized sports betting back in June, the fact that mobile was not included was seen by many as a missed opportunity due to the revenue that mobile wagering has proven to generate. What they did not foresee is how much their loss would not only be New Jersey's gain, but would ultimately define the early lackluster numbers being put up since launching. It is impossible to ignore the direct relation that mobile betting is having to the numbers in both states. While New York posted a second consecutive month of declining revenue, New Jersey has set its all-time record for handle in consecutive months. Last month's record handle in New Jersey also saw 86% of wagers come via mobile wagers. Within Manhattan being closer to New Jersey than it is to the 4 upstate casinos, we're talking about the difference between potential growth and declining revenue. The other problem for those in New York, like Governor Andrew Cuomo, whose opposition to mobile gaming was an influential factor, is that other states that have opened up mobile wagering in their markets after launching without it have shown immediate growth in handle. Indiana is a perfect example of a state that launched without mobile, but quickly saw handle skyrocket once it was introduced into the market. After mobile wagering launched in October, Indiana saw its handle rise 61% to $147 million in the month of November. It is impossible to ignore the impact of mobile wagering, so the question for New York is, what are they going to do about it? If New York is going to get on board with mobile wagering, they need to make sure they do it right. If they use New Jersey and Indiana as examples of why they need to make the move, they should look at Rhode Island to avoid one potential pitfall. In-person registration has severely hampered Rhode Island's numbers, and it's easy to see why. Having to physically go to a casino and register is simply not worth the hassle to many residents. Now that the problem has become very obvious, the question is, what are lawmakers in New York State going to do about it? While $1.3 million in sports betting revenue might be a lot for some states, for a place as wealthy and populous as New York, it's simply not enough. Especially when you compare that to the figures being reported out of New Jersey. For more on this, read the SBR Newswire. I'm your host, Lee Martin, reporting for SportsbookReview.com.